Welcome back to the channel. This is another semi-AFK farm where you'll be killing 11 mobs and then heading off to do something more important than play a video game. At some point, you'll come back to kill the same 11 mobs because there's nothing more important than playing this video game. We're headed to the Eastern Plaguelands, so if you're Horde, I recommend hopping in the Undercity portal, which you'll find in Orgrimmar, near all the Zeppelins. Once you arrive, make your way over to the Flightmaster and take the flight path to Light's Hope Chapel. If you're Alliance, just catch a flight from Stormwind over to EPL and then fly over to the location marked here on the map. Horde will want to make their way over to this same location, as this is the exact location we'll be farming. I still continue to receive comments questioning how farms like this are AFK farms or mostly AFK. The reason why they're best farmed this way is because there's very few mobs, which take a couple of minutes, or, in this case, seconds to kill. I think some of you are killing the mobs or farming the resources in my AFK farming videos, and then sitting at your keyboard wondering how that particular farm is an AFK farm, while you wait for the mobs or nodes to respawn. If you're doing that, you're just turning the farm into a pretty lame farm. The whole idea here is that you really don't have time to play the game, but can take breaks from school, work, or a movie to take the seconds or minutes to farm the resource showcased in the video. Just as an example, while making this video, I was able to farm 75 dark runes and a handful of BOEs, using this exact AFK farm. The dark runes are currently going for 154 gold apiece, which is over 11k in gold. I do have a twist for you guys though, as this farm can be expanded, which will allow you to keep farming non-stop. You'll need to use a character that has classic Herbalism. If you're only receiving one herb per node, you likely only have Dragonflight Herbalism, so grab the correct training in Orgrimmar or Stormwind depending on your faction. So you can kill the 11 mobs, and then fly around grabbing all of the Sungrass, Khadgar Whisker, and Life Root you can in the 2 minutes it takes for the mobs to respawn. The herb nodes respawn quickly as well, so you should be able to stay very busy. Just keep heading back over to the Death Cultist base camp to kill the Dark Summoners and the Vile Tutors. So, run this one as a traditional farm, or as an AFK farm. It's totally up to you. And if someone tries to convince you that there's no such thing as an AFK farm, you can tell them that not only do they exist, but you make a killing on them, while hardly playing the game. You can also tell them that your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, or wife loves you more than theirs love them, because you're not stuck only running farms that require that you're glued to your keyboard. Let's cue some music and speed things up to see where we're at after around 10 minutes of farming. Another perk you'll receive while running this farm is that you'll be receiving Argent Crusade Rep, which is good for various gear that you can use for transmogs. And there are quite a few recipes for the various professions that will become available as you make your way through the ranks. So there you have it. Given the current price of the herbs, I still think this farm is best to run AFK style, but run this however you want to. By the way, the dark runes are selling very well. They're needed in quite a few different crafting patterns, including the ancient patterns coming out of Zul'Gurub. As always, Thanks a ton for watching, and have an amazing day. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking it and subscribing to my channel. Good luck, my friends.